Hello, we are AtomicPK, a warbanding community friends chat with a core belief that player versus player content should be enjoyed by everyone. In this guide, we are going to explain everything you need to know to play Wilderness Warbands, so sit back, relax and enjoy the video. When people hear the words Wilderness or Warbands, they often hesitate, especially when they are spoken in the same sentence. But fear not, the chaotic nature of Wilderness Warbands can be great fun and offers some fantastic rewards for everyone. Every 7 hours on all members' worlds, the Wilderness Warbands activity will become available to play. Remember, the wilderness is a dangerous place, so only take with you what you can afford to lose. You can check when the next Warbands wave is occurring through the Minigames tab, accessible by pressing F3 on your keyboard. Alternatively, you can speak to Quirkus, an NPC who resides near the Wilderness Ditch, just northwest of the Grand Exchange. When the event starts, a camp consisting of 5 tents and many dangerous NPCs will spawn in one of 3 locations. The location at which the camp will spawn is different on every server. When the game messages setting on your chat box is enabled, you will receive a global message informing you that a Warband camp has spawned, as well as its location. The 3 locations are south of the Dark Warriors Fortress, known as DWF, east of the Red Dragon Isle, known as RDI, and finally east of the Lava Maze, known as Elm or ELM. To get to DWF, you can run north from Edgeville Lodestone. To get to the Red Dragon Isle location, you can run east from the Corporeal Beast's Cave. You can teleport to the cave using a games necklace once you have completed the quest Summer's End. To get to the camp east of the Lava Maze, it is also recommended that you teleport to the Corporeal Beast's Cave, but this time run northwest instead. Alternatively, you can build a waka from any canoe station that goes to the Wilderness Pond, and then run north. The Wilderness Sword can also provide teleports to camp locations. Once you arrive, there will be a glowing blue beam in the middle of the camp. Your aim is to disrupt the beam by clicking on it and maintaining a suitable distance from the camp, so that the NPCs do not see you. Once you click on the beam, there will be a progress bar above your head. This progress bar fills in quicker if there are more players disrupting the beam at once. Once the blue beam is disrupted, you will be rewarded with prayer experience, and the beam will then turn red. In a similar fashion, this red beam needs to be clicked on in order to summon reinforcements. These reinforcements are NPCs that will help you clear the camp. Once this beam is finished, you will be rewarded with summoning XP. All of the weaker NPCs should be cleared from the camp before the boss is engaged. Once the boss is killed, those who contribute to the kill will be rewarded with Slayer XP. Once all of the NPCs are gone from the camp, you will be able to loot supplies from the camp for 10 minutes. If, at any point whilst disrupting the blue or red beams, a player gets too close to the camp, they will be spotted by the enemy NPCs, and all of the beams will break. When a beam is broken, no reinforcement NPCs will be summoned at all, and the camp will only stay active for a much shorter 5 minutes instead of 10. There are 5 tents at the camp, however only 3 will be available to loot on each world. Each tent gives different supplies that can be handed into Quirkus for XP in a specific skill: herblore, smithing, mining, construction, and farming. To loot a camp, just click on the tent of your choice and you will start receiving supplies in your inventory. When you attempt to loot a camp, you will become Skald, and by default, None of your items will then be kept on death. You cannot begin looting until you are out of combat, and if you are attacked, you will automatically stop looting. In addition to looting tents, you can also obtain supplies by killing players who are carrying them in your inventory. If you log out of the game whilst carrying supplies in the wilderness, you will lose all of them. You can loot a maximum of 25 supplies from each camp, and you may attempt to loot 3 camps per day. You can hand in a maximum of 75 supplies to Quercus per day, regardless of how they were obtained. Whilst looting, there is a small chance that you will receive a Wand of Treachery, a tradable level 70 wand. When you receive this wand, all other players of the camp will be alerted and your prayer points will be set to 0. At this point, it is advised that you sip a prayer potion and re-enable any relevant prayers, such as the Protect item prayer. Once you are carrying your desired amount of supplies, you must run south to Quercus and hand them in. Supplies can be exchanged for coins or experience reflecting your level in the relevant skill. For example, at level 99, 120,000 experience will be awarded for a full inventory of supplies. In addition, Quercus gives players the option to choose what they receive when they kill other players carrying supplies, either 4,000 coins per supply or the supply itself. Wilderness Warbands can be difficult to complete alone, hence it is safest to join an experienced Warbands group or friends chat found in either the PvP or the minigames and D&D section of the Runescape forums. Be aware, however, there are many different styles of warbanding groups. Some prefer to only play for experience, whereas other groups are bloodthirsty for a battle and will usually reap greater rewards. Make sure you understand what will be expected of you before you apply to any warbanding groups. AtomicPK is a PvP orientated warbanding friends chat that prides itself on strong organisation and leadership. We aim to participate in all warbanding events and welcome all those who join with a keen interest in PvP combat. If you seek to join a reliable and community orientated friends chat with a focus on enjoying warbands and PvP, please consider applying to Atomic through our official thread on the Runescape forums. The best way to understand warbands is to experience it. The first few plays may be confusing and feel quite chaotic. This is entirely normal, but persevere and you will reap the rewards. Do you feel up to the challenge? If so, why not post an application on our thread or contact one of our leaders in-game and inquire about joining us for a wave. Their contact details are always contained within our official AtomicPK forum thread. Thank you for watching our video. If you enjoyed it, please like and share it to increase the awareness of this great piece of RuneScape content. We have many other videos on our channel that we would love you to check out. If you have questions about anything Warband related, feel free to leave a comment and we will do our best to answer.